Odessa, as we ended the broadcast, we were talking about this great music of the past that comes into play in the civil rights movement even, and how it helped fuel that movement. I'd like to hear some more of your thoughts about that.
You know, during the height of the movement, when anger and racial unrest really prevailed, you know, we had the sit-ins, the segregation. You know, I was a student. One of the students who used second and third hand supplies and books and furniture in the schools. I was one of those students who rocks were thrown at, or people screaming out names of me, you know, when they rode by on the bus, when the white children rode by on the bus.
It's very personal to you.
It's very personal, you know, to me and actually the group that I perform with, because we all grew up during that same period. So, but I'm going to flip that, because music, you know, we were lucky or blessed, I would say, to have arts in the school, you know, because what it did for us, it helped us to be able to look at multiculturalism, you know, to look at the ability to communicate or explore or to create, to have that artistic expression, to be able to talk about those particular things.
So it wasn't a narrowing, it was actually a broadening of your experience.
It was a broadening of the experience, you know. Wow. And that's what the arts do, period, anyway, you know, regardless of what it is that you're talking about. You know, it helps you to figure out how to break down barriers. You know, it helps you to figure out how to get into somebody else's space and try to pull them in to say, okay, let's talk about this. You know, it helps you to do that. You know, so I think it's necessary to try to carry on the tradition of the spirituals, because it's one of the largest bodies of songs in the American art culture. You know, they have influenced music and artistic expression from generation to generation. You know, if I can make one statement, this week was the Americana Music Association, right? And last night we were on a show with a gentleman named Mike Farris, who is a white young man who sings black gospel. Mm-hmm. It's interesting. But what was so special about last night is, prior to that set was the Fairfield Four. Oh. So you had a group of people who have been in a group that, you know, that started around the 1920s, who's singing gospel, you know, spirituals, the hollow songs, the Jubilee songs, a cappella. And then you had Mike Farris, who is a white gentleman who has embraced this music, and it essentially saved his life. You know,
that's powerful.
That was very powerful when I looked, you know, last night. It was just such an awesome experience, you know. And so the take-home message is that we are responsible for preserving the history that our forefathers gave us, and we best pass it on, you know, to those coming behind us.
I want to make sure that everybody knows about the Princely Players. Mm-hmm. Now, we've placed a link here on the website for the group so people can get in touch and find out where you're going to be, or actually invite you to come to their community. But tell me more about the mission of the Princely Players.
The Princely Players actually is the mission is to really encourage young people to really tap into their artistic creativity, you know, to be better people, to serve their community better, you know. That's our main mission. The other thing is to educate people about the African American experience.
I hope to see one of those programs myself sometime real soon, Odessa. Yeah. Hey, let's reward everyone who came over to the website to listen to our conversation. Let's reward them with one of your songs.
Okay. I'm going to sing a spiritual. I want Jesus to walk with me. I'll do a little bit of it. I want Jesus to walk with me. I want Jesus to walk with me. while I'm on this teacher's journey. I want Jesus to walk with me when I'm in trouble. Lord, walk with me when I'm in trouble. Please walk with me while